Bayside diner in a side area, Jennifer's pouring herself a cup of coffee. And as she has flashbacks of Julian making sweet love towards her. And as the flashback ends with her putting the coffee pot down. Get a hold of yourself. I'm not the person to ruin a marriage. And as Eddie came to where Jennifer is and got on the low POS and sent some wrong Jennifer. You okay? And as Jennifer saw Eddie there. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm International Company on the first floor lobby, Lucy came in. And as she got her iPhone out. And as she has the flashbacks of her and Tristan at the Good Charm Manor walking in on Karen, Willie, Susan, and Bradley's argument. What did you say? You heard me correctly. You and I need a time out. And as the flashback ends. Something dodgy is going about, and one way or another, I'm gonna find out what it is. Meanwhile, in Karen's office, Karen's Willie, Susan, and Bradley are talking. You may be ready to walk away, but I'm not. I'm not gonna throw 40 years of marriage away. I'm happy. Really, I am. Now get out. Karen, I'm begging you, please. Our children. Don't you know you and I are the most powerful couple in history? Well, I guess we're not so powerful now. Oh, damn it, Karen. Why are you being... I said get the hell out of my office. We'll talk when we get at home. And as Bradley turned and head out. Funny, I won't be there when you get there. And as Bradley stopped and turned and looked at his wife, who saw him. Get out! And as Bradley turned and finished, leaving Karen's office. Gee, that man really doesn't know when to quit. And as Susan turned and head to the window. No matter. Soon that fool will be out of my life once and for all. I hope you're not talking about my dad. And as Susan turned and saw Julian, who came in the office. What the hell is going on with you, Mom? It seems some people like to eavesdrop on the private conversation. Then save it, Mom. Is it true? Are you and Dad splitting up? Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Casey, Richard, Linda, Wayne, Frank, Stephanie, Paul, Katie, and Chad are talking. Make no mistake, we're planning to find out which one of you fools that this isn't the time or the place. Too bad, because I think it's the perfect place. Look, just leave us alone or save your threats. They're pretty useless at this point. I think you boys should show them lot what you learned from your training. Let me guess. You two lot joined the legacy. Yeah, we did. It's about time someone gets the job done by wiping you lot off the planet. That is enough. And as the nurse came to where they are, and they saw her. We have patients that is trying to rest, and we don't need all this drama here. So do a solid and take it outside. A layoff, will you? That's it. You all, apart from these three lot, leave now. Lady, you only work as a nurse, so technically, you're not in charge here. True, but I am. And it's when came to where they are, and they all saw her. Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, Janet and Joseph are talking. I don't have time for games. Get out. No. You know I can have you thrown out, seeing that my family owns half this hospital. Seems you're learning the true value of your family roots. You damn right. Now get the hell out of here. In case you're unaware, I have a crisis here, so therefore I can't leave. Fine, then I'm leaving. And as Joseph went and head out, wait! And as Joseph stopped and turned and faced Janet. I get it. You're pissed at me and you have every right to be. But we can truly get past this ordeal. Wrong. I can't get past the fact that you lied to me. So basically everything we had was a lie. Was this a lie too? And as Janet went and began kissing Joseph passionately. Meanwhile, at the front desk area, Lauren's locking stuff on the computer. To Jesse came to where Lauren is and arrived. You got a second? And as Lauren saw her husband there, yeah, Wayne gave me my own office, so why don't we talk in there? Lead the way. And as Lauren got up and began leading her husband down the hall and arrived in her office, and as she went in, followed by Jesse, who closed the door. And as she faced him and as he turned and faced her, what's up? It's about Kyle. Meanwhile, in the dining room, Emily's getting her purse. And as she got up and got her tray and head to the trash and dumped the contents out and put the tray on top of the trash can, just as Kyle came to where she is, and she turned and saw him. Hey there. Hey, I miss you. So do I. And as they begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Jennifer and Eddie are talking. I'm fine, just keeping myself busy. Getting your mind off things, I see? Yeah, that's good to know. Eddie, thank you. What for? Being there for me. Hey, it's no Paul. And as Eddie finished printing out his ticket, and as he got it and put it in his checkbook, excuse me, and as Eddie turned and head back to the front area, just as Joanna came to where Jennifer is, and she saw her. Mom, I need to talk to you. Sure, why don't we go to the back? And as Jennifer led her mom to the back, just as Eddie came back and noticed Jennifer is not there, but his iPhone rings, and he got it and saw who it is. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm International Company on the first floor lobby, Bradley came out of the elevator and saw his daughter, Lucy. Hey, I was about to talk to you. Are you okay? Not exactly. And as Bradley began walking down the hall with Lucy following him. What's going on? And as they arrived in the common room, and as he turned and faced her, it's your mom. Seems we're breaking up. What? She wants a divorce? Dad, that's crazy. Look, I'm telling you, Lucy, your mother's been different. And it's not because, yeah, I kind of pick up on that when Tristan and I walked in that argument you had at the house. It seems all we do lately is fight, and this time more than ever. It's if she has a whole different personality, one that you don't know. It's like I don't even know your mother. Is she upstairs? Because I want to talk to her. Wait, let's just have her cool down. Cool down, Dad? Seriously? She is trying to push you away, and I cannot imagine Mom would ever do something like this at all. Meanwhile, in Karen's office, Karen's Willie, Susan, and Julian are talking. Seems my whole family is so damn nosy that they don't have lives of their own. That's not an answer, and you know it. And as Julian went and closed the door and turned and faced his mother. You want to know the truth? Here it is. Your father and I are going in different directions. Really? You're expecting me to believe after 40 years, the two of you love? Yes, I decided to walk away because I need to live my life my way. Your way? Are you even hearing yourself, Mom? How can you say that? You have 6 kids, myself included. I didn't imply that I regret it, so don't put words in my mouth. Wrong. I'm just trying to understand to why all of a sudden you would end your marriage with my dad. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Casey, Richard, Frank, Linda, Wayne, Stephanie, Paul, Katie, Chad, Wynn, and Eric are talking. You 5 lot need to leave now. We're not going anywhere, and you can't make us. What's Mimi's condition? Go down to the waiting room on the 4th floor, and I tell you, you better not be long. And as Stephanie, Paul, Katie, Chad, and Wayne turn and walk away, with Linda still being there. Like he said, Mimi's family to me. You heard my wife. She'll give you the results when you get them. Now do one. I admire you sticking up for your wife. It's kind of cute, honestly. Excuse me. And as Linda turned and walk away. Ooh, that twisted cow. She really gives me a headache. Tell me about it. I have Lindsay give them the results they need. And as Wilma and Kevin came to where they are, and they all saw them. Gwen, there you are. Any word on Andrew? Meanwhile, in the empty paging room, Janet and Joseph are in a kiss. Tilly pull away. Look, I can't do this with you now. You felt it. I know you did. You think this is a game? Trying to mess with people's heads? That's not what I'm doing. Yeah, you are. It's got manipulating to get whatever the hell you want. Too bad it won't work this time. Is there anything I can do to make you see that I'm not a bad person? Yeah. Stay the hell away from me and my family. Otherwise, I will file a restraining order against you. You wouldn't. Oh, that's right. Money sure tucks in this damn town. If I see you near me or my family, I'm gonna find my solicitor and I'm filing the papers. And as Joseph went and left the room, just as Janet's iPhone rings, and she got it and saw it's Mildred's Willie Jordan and answered it. Not a good time. I don't give a damn about your attitude right now. Meet me at the Preston Bridge Manor in 30 minutes. Fine. And as Janet hung up, great. And as Janet went and left the room. Meanwhile, on the 4th floor waiting room area, Paul went and got himself a cup of coffee. Just as Stephanie, Katie, and Chad came to where he is. In time for him to put the coffee pot down and turn and faced him. I'm gonna find out who killed my mom. We don't know for sure that she's, let's hope so, for the Grams and Good Charm's sake. Dude, we better keep an eye on your father. You think they'll go after him next? There's really no telling what that lot is thinking. All I know is I'm gonna have my dad follow until further notice. That won't be a problem. And as Linda and Frank came to where they are, and they all saw them. Meanwhile, in Lauren's office, Lauren and Jesse are talking. Why do I get the distinct feeling I should really be worried? Look, I may have overstepped my grounds concerning Emily and Kyle. What did you do? I forged the DNA test on their son to make it look like Kyle's not the father. Seriously, Lauren? Why would you do something like that? Haven't you learned anything I know? It was a wrong move on me part. Did you tell her? Yeah. And she wanna make things work for him. So tell me, did you run into Kyle recently? Yeah, I did. And it seems to me he was completely different. He's been through a lot lately. Yeah, we all have, but this vibe I'm getting, it seems to me he was the Kyle I've known. Meanwhile, in the dining room, Emily and Kyle are in a kiss. And as they pull away, how do you feel if we go home and relax? You know, with Faith and Victor not being home and all. I see what you mean. The thing is, Kyle, I do want another baby. Aren't you pregnant? Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. What I meant is, hey, it's fine. You want a large family. We can get started after we have this baby. Good. I just have one thing to take care of, and I'm all yours. Alright, sounds good to me. I'll meet you back at the house. Okay. You do know I love you more than anything in this world, right? Of course I know. You're my husband. And I'm your wife, who loves you to the ends of the earth. And as they begin kissing each other, and soon pull back, and as Kyle turned and began walking away with Emily watching. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner in the storage room, Eddie came in talking on his iPhone, and as he closed the door, what do you got? Yeah? Mate, it's fine. Just keep digging, alright? Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna rest till I find the bastard who killed my family. Meanwhile, in the front dining area, Joanna and Jennifer are talking. Your father and I want to let you know that we're planning to leave the country in 2012. So basically, you're telling all this news separate, right? We have more detail when the whole family comes together. Okay, sounds good. How are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. I've been working here a lot, taking extra shifts. Basically, you're avoiding your ex-husband, and your sis Kristen and I aren't really in a good place right now. I understand. Look, you know I'm here if you want to talk. I know very well. Look, I better be heading back to work. I'll see you later. And as Jennifer got up and turned and head to the back. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm International Company on the first floor lobby, Lucy and Bradley are talking. I need you to do me a favor. Sure, Dad. What's up? I need you to watch Mom for a while to further notice and not let her know that I get it. No problem. I'm gonna be staying at the hotel for a couple weeks. What? Hey, don't worry. I'll be fine. Don't lie to me, Dad. Would I ever? Just keep me posted of what she does. And again, do not let it seem that I asked you. Yeah, not to worry. I'm good at what I do. I'll see you later. And as Bradley turned and went, I left the company. And as Lucy thinking, I'll be damned to let my parents tear apart after everything they went through. Meanwhile, in Karen's office, Karen's Lily, Susan, and Julian are talking. Understand this. Your father and I aren't as perfect as you think. Come on, Mom. We both know that's bull. That's the truth. And more importantly, shouldn't you be more focused on fixing your marriage? Wilma and I are doing fine. Good. Perhaps you should be spending more time with her instead of hassling me, Mom. I'm worried about you. This isn't like you to be, what, crazy? Is that what you're gonna say to me? Really? You're not acting like yourself. On the contrary, love, I'm more like myself, and you lot gonna have to get used to this. If you think for 1 second I'm letting you and Dad split apart, that's the thing, Julian. You are. So do me a solid and tell Vince, Lucy, Rita, Richard, and Aaron to back the hell off and leave me alone. Obviously, you don't know your own damn family to think we'd ever do something like that. And as Julian turned and went and left the office. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, when Casey, Richard, Wilma, and Kevin are talking. I wish I could tell you a lot of this information, but I have to have a member of Andrew's family to do so. You can tell them, and as Will came to where they are, and they all saw him just as he arrived. Andrew's scan showed that his condition has not changed, but the poison has all been flushed out completely. And as Joseph also came to where they are and arrived, did they find out who did this? Actually, the results are being tested as we speak. You got a minute? And as Eric went to where Gwen is, for you, I got plenty. Would you all please excuse me? And as Gwen and Eric turned and head to the back. And as Kevin went to where Will is, are your parents coming? They can't make it, seeing that they're stuck in Boston, but I told them I'd keep in touch with them. And as Wilma's iPhone rings, and she got it and saw it's Julian and answered it. Hey love, where are you? I'm at the hospital. Can you get here? I kinda need you. Sure, I'll call you when I'm there. Will do. And as Wilma hung up, and as she also went to where Will and Kevin is. Kevin, where's Tamara? And as Kevin saw Wilma, she's working. Speaking of which, I better go. Keep in touch. I will. And as Kevin turned and walked away, just as Emily came to where they are, and they all saw her. Meanwhile, on the fourth floor waiting room area, Stephanie, Paul, Katie, Chad, Linda, and Frank are talking. Dad, there is no way I'm gonna lose you. Of course you're not gonna lose him. What do we do in the meantime? Harold will be my guard until then. Harold's good, but seriously, I don't think that's enough. I mean, for all we know, they could be planning your tomorrow. Chill, guys. They're not gonna be that foolish to go after you, Frank. Trust me. Thank you, Katie. And not to worry. I'll be ready for whatever pathetic attempt they have to throw at me. Trust me. You know what? I'm gonna find out why nobody is here when Gwen promised a doctor to tell us the information. I'll go with you. And as Lynn and Katie turn and head down the hall. Meanwhile, in Lauren's office, Lauren and Jesse are talking. Jesse, please don't do anything. I won't. I think we should spend more time working on our marriage. Okay, I'll lay off for now, but keep in mind, I will be keeping an eye on Kyle. That's fine by me, but remember, Emily is a big girl, and I'm quite certain she can handle herself in the end. All right, what do you have in mind about us? Well, I was kind of hoping we can go back to your place. Okay. I get off work in an hour, so I'll call you and you can come pick me up. Actually, I'm still on the clock and don't get off within an hour, so why don't we meet here in your office? Fine. And as they got up, and as Jesse came to where Lauren is, and arrived, and they began kissing each other. Meanwhile, outside in the hallway, Kyle came upon Lauren's office and saw Lauren and Jesse make it out. And as he continued to walk away. Meanwhile, at the Preston Ridge Manor in the front area, Mildred Willie Jordan arrived at the door and got it. And it's Janet. Come in. And as Janet came in, and as Jordan closed the door, and as she turned and faced Janet, who faced her. Why am I here? You work for me, so you don't get to question to why when I can blow your secret out. I have no secret. Really? We'll see about that. Now follow me. And as Jordan led Janet towards the living room, and as they walked past it through a corridor hall, and arrived at the back door, and as they went in and head downstairs to the chambers area and walked down the chamber hall and went in one of the rooms and saw Joshua lying in bed just as Jordan closed the door, and as Jordan and Janet went to where Joshua is and arrived. So, what's the next plan? You're about to find out. Suddenly, the TV rolled down, and Jordan and Janet turned and saw just as it turned on, and it's a pre-recording of Linda. Welcome, Janet. This is your next task, because Joshua is about to wake up.